Hello, dear esteemed industry stakeholders. I'm Emeklilik from the Digital Insurer, and I'll be moderating today's Sigorta Live interview with a very distinguished guest from Hayat ve Emeklilik, the General Manager, Anya Grzelonska. Please allow me to admire her to our interview. Hello, dear, welcome.
Merhaba Ebru, nice to see you. Nasılsınız?
It's a great pleasure for us to have you here. We hope you're doing well and everything is in order.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's also a great privilege for me to join.
Yeah, we would like to start with get to know more about you, dear Anna. You had held different positions in Poland and Romania. What are your observations about our country during this short time period you spent in Turkey? What differentiates us from other countries' insurance industry from your point of view?
So first of all, before I jump into describing the insurance industry, let me start with sharing that Turkey is really a great place to live and to work. And there is many great dimensions of Turkey. So first of all, people, but also culture, nature, and also very dynamic and creative business environment. To be honest, if it comes to the insurance, I see much more similarities than differences. So basically all three markets like Turkey, Poland, and Romania are very much non-life insurance dominated. So in all of those markets, non-life plays the biggest role on the market. Across all of those markets, there is also a low penetration and awareness of insurance. So I think we have really a room to grow. And finally, on all of those markets, there is a very intense competition. So basically, you have all the international players present, but also a very strong local players. If it comes to the differences, especially on the life insurance side, I think that the biggest difference is that, as you know, Turkey is very much dominated by one product, which is credit-linked insurance offered by banks. While if I look at Poland and Romania, the market is dominated by traditional protection products sold by tied agents.
Could you please inform us regarding the overall strategy of NN Group?
Yes, so basically we have announced our strategy back last year during the capital markets days, and our strategy can be summarized that we want to be very much customer centric and data driven company, because we believe that nowadays to differentiate and to really play an important role in the society, you really need to focus on the customers. If we look at our group, we have a very clear set of financial but also non-financial performance indicators, because we just want to contribute to the society. We was also very much interested in diversity and inclusion. That is why financial KPIs are going together with non-financial KPIs. And to reach to our ambition, we have 5 strategic commitments. This is how we define them. So the first strategic commitment is about customer and distribution. So really to make sure that our customers are at the center of everything what we do in the company. Then we are very much focused on the product and services. We want to offer the products that are suitable for our customers, but also offer them some services that makes their life easier. Then we have the commitment around our people and organization. As I said, we are very much committed to create a diverse workplace, that everybody can really bring themselves to the work. Then around financial strength, because at the end of the day, we are a commercial organization with very clear commitments to our shareholders. And finally, we also want to contribute to society, so to give back to the societies on the markets where we are operating in.
What is the perspective of NN Group about Turkey, which has a huge insurance market? Could you please give us more detail in respect of NN Group's investments?
Yes. So first of all, Turkey, we perceive Turkey as a very interesting market, and the market offers, a lot of opportunities, and those opportunities come with the size of the market. I think it's one of the biggest, European markets. Also, what is great is the low penetration and awareness of insurance, because it really gives the space to grow. And then, of course, young population, which also will have growing insurance needs, and overall economic attractiveness of the country. At the same time, we are also realistic. So as I said, we also know that the life insurance market especially is challenging. that this strong dominance of one product in one channel creates a certain, certain challenges. But nevertheless, we are very much committed to the Turkish market. We are present in Turkey since 2008, when ING Group acquired Oyak Emeklilik. And since that time, we are very much applying organic growth strategy, which is based on the following pillars. So first of all, we have a strong partnership with ING Bank, which is one of our main distribution channels. Then we are also building our presence in the traditional channels, which is external agencies and joint ventures. And over the last couple of years, we have also started to invest in the growth of the digital capabilities to engage and acquire the customers digitally.
That's really great. So I also would like to ask, since we approached last quarter as NN Turkey, how do you evaluate this year in which the pandemic still continues? The health branch has come to the forefront, and we have made many innovations in the field of individual pension system, as you mentioned.
So I think that 2021 remained a challenging year. So basically it was the second year of the pandemic, but I think that, like in every difficulty and in every, challenging year, there is also a lot of opportunities. And I think that this year we really focus on the opportunities. And as you rightly mentioned, the biggest opportunity that we really took advantage is the growth of the health market. So I think that pandemic really, built a big awareness of the health-related topics, and I think that more and more people, and we're starting to be interested what more they can do to make sure that if something happens to them, they have a proper health care. So as you most probably saw, the health insurance market grew very much. Also, we as NNN also grew. I think we even grew slightly faster than the market. And I'm really optimistic that this trend will continue in the current years. So this was the one opportunity. The second opportunity came to us with the change of the regulation. As we know, as of this year, the new regulation got enforced that we are able to offer the voluntary pensions for the participants below 18 years old, and we have also launched this product last year. So as much as challenging this year was, I think that we also took a good advantage of the opportunities that appeared in front of us.
Definitely, and one of the opportunities you mentioned is digitalization. We also would like to talk to you about digitalization, which has gained momentum with the pandemic and is taking place in all sectors, and it's progressing very well, successfully, right? Especially in the insurance sector. So as NN Turkey, what were the actions you took within the scope of digitalizations? Are there any services and innovations you offer to your customers in this regard?
So let me start. Turkey is, I think, a great example of digitalization, and I think that in many aspects, like e-commerce, banking, I think that Turkey is already a front runner in Europe if it comes to digitalization. And as you rightly mentioned, also insurance took the advantage of this trend. So basically, it was really very clear that our customers, they very smoothly moved to the digital channels, mobile app, web pages, portal. They really gained they really gained the popularity. So what we have done as an NN Turkey this year, we did three things. So first of all, we upgraded our web page and mobile app, because I think that the technology changes very much, customer needs changes very much. So we just really want to make sure that they are really customer friendly and easy to use. So this is the first thing that we have done. The second thing that we have done, we have also introduced our health product. So our health product is also available on our mobile app. And then the third thing I think is really very interesting. So this year we have launched the customer engagement platform, which is basically an internet page with a collection of very interesting articles and news and services around health and well-being. We have teamed up with Albert Health, which is one of the Turkish startups that offers customers remote medical advice, remote assistance, and remote health check, just to offer our customers something more than just possibility to read about health and well-being. And I'm really super happy to see that it gets traction, and we have more and more visitors coming to this platform.
It's really great to hear your achievements, and we also wonder what topics do you have on your agenda in the upcoming period what will be your future plans as we approach the 2022?
So first of all, we really will continue our investment in digital, because as you said, I think that the trend will stay with us in Turkey forever, and I think that we really need to make sure that we are not only engaging with our customers via digital, but we are also starting to gain customers via digital. The second thing is that we will also continue to invest in our partnership with ING, who, by the way, is also having a very clear digital agenda, which is in line with our ambitions. And then the third focus area would be our continuous presence in external channels, where we are selling our health insurance and our life insurance, because this is also allowing us to gain access to the certain group of the customers.
We can definitely say NN Turkey will be more customer-centric, which will be powered by technology then. So
yes.
We know that at NN Turkey, you aim to contribute to the achievement of long-term welfare and don't limit yourself to financial value only in the communities where you operate. Could you please tell us more to our audience about your community investment projects at NN Turkey?
Yes, this is the topic which is very close to my heart, because I believe that, okay, on one hand, yes, we are a very commercial organization that has a very serious commitments to our shareholders, but at the same time, we really get a lot from the societies we are working. Just to give you the example, I mean, in Turkey we have a great people who are very much well educated and talented, and it was they were educated in Turkey. So that is why it is really very high on our agenda also to give back something to the society, and that is why we have a very, how to say it, structured plan of investments in the society. So last year our activities were focused around 3 topics. So first of all, we invested a lot in terms of education, because we believe that the more educated the society is, that the more prosperous the country is. The second topic, which was also a bit unplanned, but it came with the unfortunate fires in Turkey, because forest fires in Turkey, because also we wanted to help to reestablish the nature that was damaged. And then the third pillar of our activities is also supporting health-related social causes. So we are we were very active in those areas, and also we're gonna continue in the coming years.
We are so happy to hear these great messages from your end. The pandemic has shaken the sectors deeply and changed many norms, as well as creating change in working models. Employee satisfaction has also become more important in this period, as you mentioned. It is predicted that companies with a hybrid working model will be more preferred by employees in the upcoming period. So as NN Turkey, what are the advantages you provide to your employees during the pandemic, and which working model do you adopt for your employees? I mean, what efforts does the company take to improve company's culture?
So first of all, let me start with sharing that even before the pandemic has started, we were already very much focused in terms of offering our employees a comfortable way of working, and for example, the possibility of working 1 day a week from home was already existing in our company before pandemic has started. But as you said, pandemic has changed it all. So what we have done when pandemic has started, I think that in a very fast manner, we adopted a remote work. So basically 19% of our employees were, as of day one, working from home, just to make sure that they are safe and they don't need to be exposed to pandemic. Then what we also introduced a lot of different and online communication events, just to make sure that our employees are well informed about the pandemic situation in the country, about the business situation of the company, but also that they stay together as a team of people. And then the third thing, which I think was also well appreciated by our employees, that we also offer the possibility to use some office equipment like chairs, screens at home, just to make sure that the home office is as comfortable as possible for them. Now, I don't expect that we will come back to the office like we were before pandemic. So back in September, we have announced a sort of hybrid way of working, which means that our employees are allowed to work 3 days a week from home. And additionally, 1 month a year they can work from whatever other location than Istanbul in Turkey they choose to. So they basically, we can also be flexible during, especially the summertime when people want to maybe spend more time with their family and friends.
Definitely, it's so important. Speaking about employees, could you please tell us about your perspective on diversity and inclusion, as you mentioned, and what are the actions you took in respect of this subject?
So first of all, I think it is very obvious that to grow any successful business, you need to have a team of diverse team of very talented, talented people who can be themselves and express their view at workplace. As an end group, we really aspire clearly to be the place when people are basically bringing the whole themselves to the work, and we can take really the advantage of different point of views, different cultural backgrounds, different ages of our employees. So this is our ambition as a group. In Turkey, we are at the beginning of this journey, and for the time being, I can proudly say that we have a lot of achievements if it comes to the gender diversity. I think we have right now more female leaders, across the organization that men, which is also, I think, a great role model for other female employees. That basically, yes, you can be successful at home with your family, but you can also be successful at work. I think that we are also doing quite well if it comes to the age diversity, that we have employees who are very young, but also the employees who are in a different age and different stages of their life. But I think that there is more activities ahead of us. But as I said, we are just starting in Turkey.
It's a really great pleasure to make an interview with a female leader. So thank you so much. We are so grateful for interviewing with you today. You have given us a very clear overview. And last but not least, we want to hear what are the messages you want to highlight for the insurance industry and all the industry stakeholders.
So I think that first of all, we need to continue to work together as an entire industry to build awareness and to clearly explain the benefits of insurance, because I think that this is the work that can be done successfully only when we team up as entire industry. The second message is that as much as we think about digitalization and technology as innovation, I think it is not innovation anymore. I think it is a hygienic factor. So I think that all of us, we need to keep investing in terms of making sure that our customers, are getting easier access to us, that we are much more customer friendly if it comes to, to our services and to access to us. So we really need to keep going. And then the third message is that I know that sometimes there is a frustration that maybe market is not growing as fast as we would like to see it growing, but I think that it will come with the development of the country. So from this perspective, I think we need to be patient, because for sure insurance has a very important role to play in the overall economic development of the country.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for such great insights and for your valuable time. We hope to see you in another program. And we also would like to thank you everyone for watching this great discussion with the General Manager of NN Hayat ve Emeklilik, Anya Grzelonska. Bye for now.
Ebru, thank you very much for having me. Have a nice afternoon.